does not look nearly as good as the gameplay trailer that just dropped. Unrecord, a brand new FPS that has the best graphics I have ever seen in my life. The most realistic graphics. And I know a lot of people are going to say that I'm
just shitting all over this game,
but I have some serious reservations. Now, a new game trailer dropped just the other day. We're going to take a look at that. And there's a lot of controversy over whether the game is fake or whether it's real. I immediately got shut down from a lot of my friends saying that it is totally real. It's authentic. And I mean, the developer has said this many, many times. But why don't we look at this trailer a little bit and I'll tell you what I think. Look at that. Look at the environment. Look at the building, the graffiti, the movements, everything. This is on Unreal Engine 5. It is not VR. This is going to be a mouse and keyboard game. They've made that very clear. And the perspective is from a detective's body cam. Detective or a police officer's body cam. That's why it looks like this. It looks amazing. Dead. You're fucking dead, buddy. I'm gonna stop right there. Does anybody else feel like they added in the... I mean, I understand it's from a body cam, and they've got these borders here from the camera. That's not necessary, okay? You didn't need to have that. Why is it that the game looks absolutely incredible? Like, the most realistic graphics I've ever seen, and these fucking shells look awful. I know it's a small detail. People are probably gonna give me a hard time about that. Movements in this game are concerning too because it's so inconsistent. I thought for sure this was going to be a VR game. It would make sense why the body movement is so strange. Now, maybe Drama, that is the developer, DRAMA, maybe they nailed it down so good that the movement is so fluid, it's so realistic that it is a little inconsistent. But that's what concerns me. I feel like this is a video... They took a video of this. These are actors, and they put some filters over it. It just doesn't look real. It doesn't look like a real game. It looks real. And I feel like they're trying to make it look like it is a game. Like they're trying to dumb it down to make it look like a game, even though it was real footage. But some of it looks... Drone. See, like that just looked bad compared to the visuals of everything else. The other thing I think is weird, why, if it's a video game, why are the faces blurred out on these guys? Shit. Why are they blurring out the faces? I find that really odd. It's a video game. Why does it matter if their faces are blurred out? That was the first thing that really alarmed me when I watched this. It just looks like an old warehouse. They got some actors. They put some money into it. And then they put a filter on it. I feel like I could walk around and make something look like this. See, why is his face blurred? It's a video game. Why is his face blurred? That doesn't make sense to me. But let's finish this. Okay, so I actually kind of played this game. So I saw this video from IGN talking about how they thought the game was fake and they played the demo. They found it online. Well, guess what? I found the same demo and I played it. In fact, why don't we play it right now? Here it is. Here's the demo. I'm walking around and I feel like you might notice the game looks quite different. In my opinion, it still looks good. It still looks good. It's got very good graphics. However, in my opinion, it does not look nearly as fucking real as that game trailer. Literally can't do anything. There's no options. You just walk around. And I find that interesting I think that if they had the body, I can't even see my arms. You have no gun. You have no nothing. The movement, I feel like it's not going to be the same. I could be wrong, but the graphics, they're good, but it doesn't look the same. Am I wrong? Do you guys think this looks exactly the same? I think it looks good. I think it looks really good, but this does not look as real as the other footage that I just showed you. This is from 2022. This is posted by the developer. It says, I'm working on a body cam style game. Now, as you can see, we're going to play this. I know it looks a little grainy. However, the gameplay here, this looks like a game. This looks like a game with really good graphics. To me, it looks far more gamey than the video we had just saw. And that's where my concerns were, is that maybe like we're dealing with half-truths. I know that Unreal Engine 5 is very powerful. It looks very real. But just even the movements look way different. They look so much different from that trailer than from the one we just saw. And sure, you could argue that maybe improvements were made. I think that's definitely possible. But I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. For those who thought Unrecord was fake video, sorry. And then he shows it, trying to show you. First off, the name Unrecord, I feel like they were trying to come up with a name that doesn't look suspicious. Like, yes, the game was a recording. What should we call the game so people don't think it's a recording?
We'll call it Unrecord.
Alexandre said this about the game. The game is developed on Unreal Engine 5, and the game footage is captured from an executable and playing using a mouse and keyboard. It is not a VR game. In reality, it seems rather flattering to compare the graphics of Unrecord to reality, but fortunately, we know that a game first focuses on gameplay and universe on which we primarily concentrate. Considering the high production costs of a video game and our global reputation at stake, if Unrecord were a scam, it would be a blockbuster scam. Therefore, it is logically not one. We do not use any real videos or external rendering to Unreal Engine for the creation of Unrecord. Unrecord is unreal. I'm going to stop being a pessimist for a second and just say that they have made it clear that they are a very small studio. They are self-funded. So if this tiny studio is on the cusp of making one of the most realistic shooters I have ever seen, I mean, fuck. Kudos to them, you know, because that's incredible. I'm very excited. I'm definitely going to keep this game in my sights. However, I just can't help but feel like something is off here, or maybe that's just where the technology is. References that I could refer to, but like I said, the only thing I can confirm is that the demo that I have, that I played, that you can download too, does not look nearly as real. And maybe that is because, you know, we don't have the camera on there, the border around the camera making it look like a body cam. I don't have a gun. I don't have a body walking around. Maybe that would kind of avert my gaze a little bit and make me feel like it is more realistic. So let me know what you guys think. I just would be cautious on this game. I mean, they don't even have a release date. It's probably not going to come out for a few years if I had to guess, even in early access, a couple years. But I would just be cautious and keep up on it and see what you think. But before we go, I just want to mention that you guys could follow me on Twitch. I have a lot of fun over there. Recently, I built a Thunderdome, and I've been forcing children to fight to the death. And I know what you're thinking. It sounds a little inhumane, but I have been feeding them wet dog food, cans of wet dog food. I throw out there. They eat it. You know, I love kids, so sometimes we live stream this. Sometimes it's on live stream, so if you want to check it out, head over to my Twitch, TTV Corfucius. It's a lot of fun.